started too early.
Yeah. Ooh, it's just a little dry.
Psychologist Dr. Wes Crenshaw is here to talk about putting the fun in your dysfunctional family. You know, there's a reason this kind of stuff is great fodder for movies.
Well,
drama.
It's true, and sometimes it doesn't turn out as funny as that. But what you're doing at the holidays is taking people who are supposed to know each other, who have this common background, but don't really know each other, and putting them together in this crucible, and then asking them to solve problems like exploding turkeys. And this really requires people to have a greater comfort and sensitivity and familiarity with each other than what most of us really have at the holidays. And so there are ways you can make this a little bit better if you try. And at the top of the list is don't come like poor Chevy Chase with all these expectations.
That seems to be the biggest issue for people. You know, somebody gave me advice once that expectations are preconceived resentments.
Absolutely, and people come in and they think people are going to act a certain way or behave a certain way, or the ritual is going to be a certain way, or the kids are going to sing like the Von Trapp family in a little choir, and it didn't turn out that way, and people are very disappointed.
My mom always wants our family to be like a Kodak commercial. Not going to happen. Never, and it never has. So how do you keep yourself from getting those expectations, those ideas?
Well, you have to sort of come in and say, let's just be in the moment together. I know that sounds very zen, but you just want to try to enjoy people and not set up this giant ritual. People spend too much time and money making it the perfect holiday when they just need to spend the time together and enjoy each other.
In addition to expectations, things like the discussions that you know are going to really set somebody off.
Absolutely.
Avoiding those topics? There
are several of these. One of them is don't come home and try to rehash your dysfunctional childhood over the dinner table.
Oh dear.
And if you're the parent, don't come in and decide to lecture your child about going back to college or marrying a different woman. These things are probably not going to go over well at the dinner table.
That's not the time to solve family problems.
It isn't. That's what therapy's for. The other thing is, this time of year particularly, leave the politics at home. I know it will surprise everyone, but Mitt Romney and Barack Obama aren't thinking about you at their holiday dinner table. And so
that's a great line. So really, you can leave them alone.
Yeah, you don't need to think about them either. It's over, and people really are so bitter at this point about this that it doesn't make for a good turkey discussion at all.
My brother and sister and I used to joke when we were younger. 9 out of 10 Halifaxes would recommend alcohol to get through our family holidays, you know, but that's not the best solution.
It really isn't. I like to adhere to the office party rule, even at family gatherings. And you know, most of the business gurus say if you can avoid an office party, try to avoid an office party, because you'll probably pay for it for the rest of the year. The same is true if you go to the office party. You need to keep your drinking down to a 1 or 2 drink maximum. I know it's a painful reality.
Everybody wants to party at the party, but the reason is you can loosen up and say something. And
that's right. And what you usually accidentally do is say something you mean, and then you have to live with it the rest of the year.
And that same goes with your family.
Absolutely. At the family dinner, you want to say as little as possible, because the less you say, the less you have to take back. But seriously, it's very easy to get in there and say things that you're going to fight about the rest of the year, and that's not what the holidays or the office party should be about.
Things you're going to hear about every holiday to come. That's what'll happen. Dr. Crenshaw, thank you.
Great to be here.
If you'd like to talk to Dr. Crenshaw, or you'd like to find out more about the segment, go to fox4kc.com/mornings. He could probably leave several cards. We could pass those out. He also has a website page and a Twitter page, and we'll have the links for that posted for you there. Just fox4kc.com/mornings.